Welcome back to Pony Car Wars GR86 Cup. We're at Virginia International Raceway today. Run through the grid. Ricky Tan on pole. Spanner, Gazoo Racing. Deutschstream with a Canon sponsored livery. Bad Boy. Coyote with a good qualifying lap. Starting 5th. Foss Control in the Toyota Racing Development Team. Mr. Boring, a good lap. Starts 7th in another Toyota Racing Development Team. Furious Fox still hasn't got a sponsor. Crazy Dude way down in 9th. Mudslinger. And bringing up the rear is the series organiser, Rambo. Okay, here we go. Off on the start finish straight in inverted commas, which has got a couple of kinks in it. Into the first turn, the horseshoe. Ricky's leading. Looks like Deutschstream's trying to slide underneath Spanner for second place. Bad Boy's hard on the heels. Everybody seems to go through the first turn unscathed. Through NASCAR, then the left hook, into the snake, the first of the S's sections. That's basically you just straight line it, hopping all the curbs, maximising the road width as much as you possibly can. Not particularly wide, although they managed to go 3 wide through there. The left at the top of the hill is South Bend there, which is very fast. There's some runoff, but you will see cars flying off that down the hill. This is Oak Tree. There used to be an oak tree right in the apex of the hairpin back in the day, but it fell down in 2013. You get the back straight here with its own pit complex. Also not super straight, it does have a little bit of a wiggle. Before we head into roller coaster, fast left over a crest, and then right down the hill into one of the most I wouldn't say feared, but despised turns perhaps, Hog Pen, as you really need to get it as fast as possible through there to get a good run onto the start finish straight. Whoa, Spanner's in the dirt. Obviously you want to try and take the curb, but the curb tries to push you wide, the camber slides away, and it can be a bad afternoon if you keep getting that wrong. Alright, so Frost Control is looking at Dodge Machine there. Coyote's keeping him honest. Ricky Tan's in the lead, got a couple of car lengths. Not under any pressure just yet. Spanner's putting a lot of pressure on Bad Boy now. Wants to get that place back. The track first opened in 1957. They broke ground in, I think, 1955. Basically, two guys, they found a nice field, a nice spot. Two guys jumped on a Caterpillar bulldozer and just drove around where they wanted the course to go. So they uses the natural contours of the land, the real old-fashioned circuit in that way. Nice circuit, you know, got that organic feel to it. Which is lovely. And it ran till about 1974, when they ran out of money and it went out of use. And in the late 1990s, somebody had the idea to resurrect it, and in 2000 it reopened. It had some refurbishments in the sort of 2013-2014 era. And it's still going strong today. It's one of the most popular venues in America for all levels of motorsport, from track days and club racing, right up to the top tier ALMS and endurance. So as we start lap 3, we've got Ricky Tan, Spanner, Bad Boy, Deutsch Machine, I think it's Frost Control. Spanner's under a fair bit of pressure from Bad Boy, but he's wanting to chase down Ricky Tan, can't let him get away too far. Spanner still hasn't got a win in this championship yet. He's got 3 second places, but hasn't stood on the top step of the podium yet. Bad Boy's done it once, and Ricky Tan has 3 wins under his belt so far. Deutsch in the background has 2. Headhunter can't make the grid today, he's got work, and Ken Chicken has a leg injury, so he's unfortunately also not able to race, but he is streaming live. If you caught it live, I hope you enjoyed the stream. He promises to sort out the audio issues for next week. Hopefully it won't be too long before he's back on track, but at the moment he's got an injured hamstring and he can't manage to press on the brake pedal, and being unable to stop a racing car is not the best state of affairs, as I'm sure you'll all understand. Even a virtual car, it's not the best. So back to the roller coaster. Right, this is Coyote chasing Frost Control as they head over roller coaster down towards Hogpen. Coyote's close on his rear. See if you can get a good run into the start finish straight. Maybe outdraft him into the first corner. I don't think he's close enough yet, but he's having a little look down the inside. There's quite a lot of aero tow from these cars. And this is Ricky Tan. Spanner's trying to go around the long way. I don't think that's going to work. But he might get a good run into NASCAR. See if he can slide underneath for the next section. Ricky knows how to make that car as wide as possible. Into the left hook. Need a crucial get this part right so you can get the best run up the S's section all the way. It's just flat out and it's uphill, so you can't lose any momentum. Spanner's got a good run on him there, but it's a narrow bit of track. Widens up slightly before the south bend, but I don't think you really want to be sticking a car underneath just there. Oak trees, kind of a double apex. You can run right out on the outside. There's lots of curb there, lots of tarmac, where the rear entrance to the pits is, the secondary pits. Spanner's having a look. He's going to have a look at roller coaster here. Can he get it done? Looks like. Ricky's moving to the outside to get a good run. He wants to stay as close to Spanner's bumper as he can through Hogpen and get a good run onto the straight, see if he can outdrag him. He's just dropped off a little bit there, didn't get his braking point maybe as perfect as he wanted to, although it's given him a great run now. He's got a cleaner entry onto the start finish straight. Watch him come over the crest. Yeah, Ricky's ahead there. Well, Spanner's still on his tail. Is he going to look to see if he can outbrake Ricky here? He's looking. He's got it done. No contact. Clean as a whistle. Beautiful. But Ricky Tan's going to have the inside here into NASCAR. And then the left hook. Ooh, Spanner sliding a bit there. So we've got a great battle going for the lead. Bad Boy looks to be on his own in third place right now. Dodge Springs drop back. We're already on lap 5, we're nearly halfway through the race. Okay, apparently there's some action at the back of the field. Rambo's got a hog pen. Well, he's made a pig's ear of that, hasn't he? Back on the track. Being chased hard by Mr. Boring and Mudslinger. Yeah, there comes Mr. Boring. Rambo's lost all his speed going at the start finish straight. Mr. Boring's going right round the outside. And he takes 9th place away from Rambo. I'm sure Rambo won't be too happy about that. He'll be furious himself for making the mistake. See if he can do anything about it and come back. Still a few car lengths back at the moment. Ooh, bit of a wiggle from Mr. Boring there, coming through NASCAR. Oh, Rambo chopped the left hook a lot there, to be honest. He might even have got a penalty for that. Using an awful lot of curb there on the exit as well, and more curb that he's really trying to minimise the track length by using all the curbs. He's clearly angry with himself over making that mistake. He's pushing very hard to try and get back. He has closed up the gap, I think, coming into Oak Tree. But, oh, I think Mr. Borer hit the curb there, took too much curb himself and slid wide. I don't think he's gone off, I think he's, yeah, just run deep onto the tarmac. And Mudslinger's come through as well into 10th place. Alright, back to the midfield. We've got Crazy Dude all over Coyote here. Coyote's dropped back a little bit from Frost Control. Just a few car lengths. But yeah, Crazy's all over the back of Coyote here. That looks like Bad Boy and Dodge Stream going over the crest. Just see Furious Fox. That blank car. Downhill makes it even harder braking, obviously. You get the car pushing against you. You don't want to scrub off too much speed, you want to carry as much as possible. It's just that getting it right. 1 or 2 mile an hour difference going on at the start finish straight can mean that the other guy can just shoot right past you at the end of the straight. Coyote's got the inside covered there. Crazy can't go around even though he had a good run. Coyote want to try and keep the inside covered again, but with all the direction changes, any second the inside becomes the outside, just like now. Ooh! Crazy got the car slightly sideways there, touched the curb. He's chopped the left hook as well a little bit there, I think. So yeah, wonder what's going on at the front. We'll have to get the camera guys to move back. Crazy's having another go at Coyote through South Bend. As long as the guy in front doesn't make a mistake there, it's not really a passing opportunity. Is he going to get a run up the long back straight? Don't think he's close enough. Furious Fox will be hoping one of them makes a mistake and he can make up some ground. Turn in, brake, and then you've got to remember that the right hander is quite tight. And then it's back down the hill again, pick up the speed, and then try not to unsettle the car on that curb for the fast run onto the start finish straight. You basically try and head for the pit wall there. You don't want to slide wide because the car will end up on the grass again, so you want to aim right for the inside. Oh, Coyote's run a bit deep into the horseshoe. Will that give Crazy an opportunity? No, he's done the same thing again with that corner. He's hitting the curve very aggressively. That was a lot of... that looks like tyre smoke more than dust. Maybe Frosty got it a little bit sideways there. I didn't see it, but it looked like tyre smoke. Yeah, Crazy's hitting that curve quite aggressively, and it's unsettling the car. He's getting it sideways, and it's compromising his run on Coyote, but he's right up with him now. Past all the clubhouses and everything, the accommodation. And Coyote's run wide over South Bend, clean off the runoff, and managed to come back on the track right in front and kept his place. A little bit cheeky, but oh, there we go. No, he got it sideways through Oak Tree, and Crazy's taken the place. The pressure's finally paid off. Alright, so no, back to the back of the pack, not the lead now. Mudsden is pressing Rambo. Do the same section of the track that we just saw Coyote make a couple of mistakes on. Can Rambo keep it clean? A little bit ragged, but he's kept it on the black stuff, which is good. Always a start. Where's he gone? Oh, he's run very deep. Used all the exit tarmac there. Looks like he's managed to keep his speed up. Mr. Boring's coming up on Mudslinger there. He might get into this and make it a three-way. This is Deutsche Machine pressuring Bad Boy. He's caught right up to the third place driver. As we head into lap 8. Deutsche Machine's gone underneath Bad Boy into the first turn. Can he get it done on the brakes? Yes, but is he running deep? I think he's gone too deep, and Bad Boy's going to come back on him there. Yeah. But they're still very, very close. So yeah, so we got Ricky and Spanner very close battling for the first place, and we got Bad Boy and Deutsche Machine scrapping it out over third. You can barely get a Rizzler between the two cars right now. Deutsche Machine's trying very hard there. You see the attitude on the car. Spanner's right on Ricky Tan as well there. There's going to be, yeah, they're side by side coming down the start finish straight. Let's see this again. So Spanner's got a run on him coming through Oak Tree. Ricky couldn't use the full width of the track because Spanner was outside, couldn't run him off. So Spanner's got more speed going onto the start finish, onto the back straight. So he's going to be on the inside going to roller coaster. Ooh, going very, very near the edge there in those cones. But he won't be able to get as good a run in as usual because he can't use the full width of the track. But it's good enough. So again, it's crucial who can get the run out onto the start finish straight. Ricky's right with him. The last time we saw this, Ricky backed off and took a different angle through the final turn. But this time it looks like he's just sticking with him, keeping the slipstream. Which side is he going to go, inside or outside? He's gone outside. So Spanner can hold him off here. He can make Ricky go the long way around under braking. but Spanner's run a little bit deep. Ricky's going to go underneath into NASCAR. No, Spanner's fought back, pushed him out of the way. Well, not pushed him out of the way, but put the car where he wanted to. But Ricky's looking underneath the left hook, and just like that, Bad Boy and Deutschfried are right with them. Now, this might play into Ricky's hands actually, because Spanner's going to have to defend hard against two cars rather than being able to go on the attack. So we'll see how this plays out, but right now Ricky's managed to get a couple of car lengths breather. Spanner's going defensive. Deutsch Machine's got past Bad Boys, now pressuring Spanner. Will Spanner be able to handle the heat? So we're on lap 9, we've got a lap and a half to go. So Spanner hasn't won a race yet. Ricky's already won 3. Bad Boy's only won 1. Deutsch Machine's on 2, so if he wins this, if he gets past Spanner and Ricky, they'll both be on 3 wins each. But that's a big ask. But right now, yeah, it looks like Spanner's too busy defending to try and make another run on Ricky. Deutsch Machine, is he gonna have a look? I don't think he's close enough to have a run into the first turn. Maybe he's having a little look. No, he's not close enough. Not gonna be here. But it's last lap, so Spanner's coming back at Ricky Tan right now. Could be any of these guys win this race at this point in time. They're all still in it. Bad Boy's dropped back a little bit, but only a couple of car lengths. If something happens to the leaders, like they tangle, he could still win this. So Ricky Tan, Spanner, Dodge Machine, Bad Boy. That's your top 4, as you can see. We've got under 2 minutes left in the race. Alright, so we're heading up to the S's. You can see the gaps between the cars through South Bend. Oh, Bad Boy's a little bit wide there. He's kept hold of it though, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars through Oak Tree, hopping the curb as much as possible. Ooh, very close to that hoarding there, advertising hoarding. So really the only chance is to try and get close and get a good run up and see if you can get ahead before the start finish line right now. That's what Spanner's trying to do with Ricky, as Ricky's done what twice now with Spanner. Just get that great run out of Hog Pen and see if you can draft past down the start finish straight, but I don't think he's close enough. I think Ricky's got this. Yeah, so it's going to be Ricky Tan 1, Spanner 2nd, Dodge in 3rd, Bad Boy in 4th. That's your race, guys. So yeah, Ricky, Spanner, Dodge Machine, and here is the full table of results. So that was race 1. We'll be back for race 2. We are on Facebook. Find us on Facebook, join us on track. Thanks guys, see you next time.